We can't let New York off the hook for trying to pull one over on Jersey.
I put in a lot of hours, and I love every minute of it.
We celebrate for the freedom of Greece.
Great day at the Pauly Rec Center today. The rain doesn't stop Fort Lee.
At a recent press conference at the George Washington Bridge, New Jersey congressional leaders said New York's proposed congestion pricing plan targeting New Jersey commuters is a raw deal for the state. And they're not going to back down until Governor Cuomo reconsiders his plan to double tax cars and trucks that drive below 60th Street.
Under the new plan, when commuters go across this bridge and drive into Midtown, they'll be whacked not just with the $15 toll here, which is absurd, but now an additional $8 to $12 or more when they drive south at 60th Street. That's outrageous double taxation, and it's at its finest. That's absurd on all fronts.
New York will become the first American city to charge such fees. The money they'll be getting from our pockets will be used solely at this point to upgrade the New York City infrastructure. And that is really an insult to folks that live in New Jersey.
It's simply not fair, and look, we get beaten enough here in Jersey and in Fort Lee. We're a gateway community to the state of New Jersey. We're the host community to the busiest bridge in the world. A lot of responsibility with that and a lot of costs with that. It's bad enough you're imposing a fee, but you gotta get the benefit of that fee or some of it to us so we can continue to maintain the best police department around, so we can continue to be supportive for our first responders, so we can continue to invest in our infrastructure.
If New York goes forward with this, they must look at sharing the money gained with New Jersey. Period.
In addition, Pascrell says there's no consistency in the congestion taxing plan, since it exempts drivers using certain crossings into Manhattan, including the Holland and Lincoln Tunnel, which leaves most of the burden on those of us who use the George Washington Bridge to commute to New York City.
They're going to let them off the hook. Why aren't they letting the GW Bridge off the hook? It seems like they're going after Jersey here. As I said, they're trying to rob us blind, even though Jersey residents are already some of the leading contributors to New York state income tax.
Nearly 300,000 New Jersey residents commute to New York City every day. The new proposed congestion fees could cost drivers $3,000 a year, on top of the tolls they already pay.
We have Congressman Pascrell from our district, and we have Congressman Gottheimer from the adjacent district, who's going to be introducing legislation hopefully soon for this session that would basically outlaw such type of behavior.
Team sports offer more than just physical benefits for kids who participate. Organized, well-structured youth sports also offer psychological and social benefits as well. Parents and coaches of the Fort Lee Girls Recreation Basketball League couldn't agree more.
The game is a whole lot more than just dribbling and shooting. With my sports background, it helps that they learn all the other little intricacies to playing sports, the teamwork, the accountability.
As a former NFL player and now a coach for the New York Giants, Wilkerson understands the benefits of playing a team sport. His daughters are part of the Fort Lee Girls Recreation Basketball League, and he said he couldn't be happier with the way the league is run.
The league is wonderful. They did a great job teaching the kids the fundamentals, the coaches, the parents, the refs, everybody involved. They did a wonderful job, and we're just glad to be a part of it.
I was in the national team of the Dominican Republic. I play here in college. I'm a Hall of Famer already in college, so I have a background. So that's I can bring that and teach these girls how to play the game the right way.
My daughter has played in this league since she was in second grade. I got involved in refereeing consequent to that, and now I act as a father and a referee. It's probably hands down one of the better organized leagues in the Bergen County area.
Without a doubt, it's the best run league in Bergen County. I've been involved with a lot of leagues. I've been officiating for about 10 years. This is the best run league. It's a wonderful league. Mike and Dave do a great job.
David Epstein is the president of the league, and Mike Klein is the league commissioner. Together, they have built a program that has more than doubled in size since its inception 14 years ago.
We have about 286 girls in this league, and then we have about 35 clinic girls, first and second graders.
And this is growing every year, correct?
Yes, it is.
It truly takes a village to put this together. I mean, Dave does a great job with me, all the coaches, the sponsors, and all the parents involved.
Dave over here, Mike, and the time that they put into this is just tremendous. Not only that, but the parents that volunteered to coach, I think they're just amazing. Just putting your time in, it's just great to see that.
Basketball ends today, and tomorrow morning I wake up 10 o'clock, I put on a different hat with Scott Mittman, run softball league with him, and 10 a.m. we start softball tryouts, and we go right through the end of June 20th, right around there, and it's every night of the week. So I just have to put on a different hat tomorrow, but I do love it.
Each year, Greeks all over the world celebrate Greek Independence Day to commemorate the War of Independence against the Ottoman Empire in 1821. March 25th is a national holiday in Greece, but here in Fort Lee, the Hellenic Civic Club took time to celebrate this historic day and honor those who fought for their independence.
They were under the Turkish rule for 400 years prior to that, and they were able to fight it, but the fight went on for 8 long years.
We celebrate for the freedom of Greece.
Catherine Blue is the president of the Hellenic Civic Club, which was established in Fort Lee in 1971. It was formed to help promote the Greek language, heritage, and culture. Blue says performances like these during the Greek Independence Day celebration at the Recreation Center keep traditions and customs alive so they can be passed on to the next generation.
They perform different dances, and we have here both churches, Tenafly and Fairview Church. Okay, and they both dance different dances from a different part of Greece.
I was raised to be honest and decent and help the fellow man and gal next to you. And that's why this group and this club are that special. Because you never ever forgot where you came from.
We came to Fort Lee, my family and I lived in New York. We came here in 1954. My dad was in real estate, and he brought all his friends over. Fort Lee was responsive. We were part of the community. And we still are, as you can see.
The first of 4 new recycling bins in the borough was recently unveiled outside the public library, thanks to the efforts of the Youth Council of Fort Lee. The bins were purchased with funds donated by LG Electronics USA.
You guys and gals are really an impressive group, and thank you so much. And it's really cool that you devote your efforts and your resources towards community.
Sustainability is a core principle at LG, so we're really excited to be a part of this initiative to green the community.
The Easter Bunny had a little extra help this year as the borough prepared for its first annual Easter egg hunt. 4,000 eggs were filled with candy treats in preparation of Fort Lee's Egg Extravaganza. Sponsored by the Mayor and Council and several local families and businesses, hundreds of youngsters took part in the Egg Hunt Challenge, which had to be held indoors because of rain. Those who found the golden eggs were treated to a special prize.
Happy Easter! Happy Easter!
That wraps up our show for April, and now we leave you with some highlights from the recent Paws in the Park Spring Fling.